In this video, we're going to explore how Buzz does more than just store and organize your data. It helps you use that data to make better, smarter decisions. Let's start with uploading and downloading. As you saw in our other videos, every animal profile in Buzz includes space to enter all kinds of information, from intake and in-care to medical information and history to financial data. But we also have a document section where you can upload anything you need, from rabies certificates or vet records to videos, photos, or x-rays, images of receipts, whatever you like. You can upload as many files as you want, and whatever you put in stays organized right inside the profile, which you can see down here. This way, you or your team won't ever need to go hunting through email threads or folders, or even worse, paper records, to find what you need when you're managing your animals. And in the same way you can upload documents, you can also download them. Buzz lets you generate styled, professional, data-driven PDFs with a click, and they're automatically built based on the information you've already entered. Examples include kennel cards in different sizes, useful information for new adopters relating to a dog's personality, along with medical and financial documents as well. Now, taking a look at the complete medical record for a second with our friend Ginger, you'll see that all of them are branded with your logo up top on the left, along with some high-level information about the dog, and anything else you put in will be visible down here. Not only that, but anything you generate can be attached and shared with a click or two, since you can email directly from within the animal profile. You would just head over to the timeline, click Send Email, choose the document you wanted to generate and send, and there you go. And of course, when you email, everything you sent is recorded in an animal's timeline, making it easy to keep track of an animal's history and care, or understand any next steps in the adoption process. Now, we've covered storing and sharing your data, but Buzz also makes it easy to search for and use that data in meaningful ways, helping you run your organization more smoothly and make better decisions. So one of the ways you can do that is by using internal tags, which is a flexible way to organize and parse your information however you like. You can create as many internal tags as you want, using them in ways that make sense for your specific workflow, and none of them is visible to the public, just your team. You can see in Ginger's profile, for example, that she has several internal tags like needs a large crate, weigh daily, and this transport 1120 tag shows that she'll be traveling somewhere soon. And just like animal profiles, people can have internal tags too. So we can see that one of our volunteers, Harper, is both a photographer and someone who does obedience training, and our foster, Tom Hanks, does bottle feeding. Now, once you've entered those tags, you can take advantage of them, and we'll demonstrate by heading to our reports section. To start off, we'll begin in the dogs area of the report section, and the first thing you'll notice is that we have about 24 pre-built reports we provide you with out of the box, one of which is the internal tags report. And because we built Buzz's features and tools over the years based on the suggestions and needs of our clients, we found that many wanted similar reports, so we simply standardized a number of them, broke them down into general categories for convenience like in care, medical, outcome, and others. If you click on the internal tags report, you can just head down to the bottom here and filter your data in the search bar. So since I'm in the dogs tab, if I were to start typing the word transport, it would instantly pull up any of the dogs that shared that internal tag. Alternatively, you could also quickly see how long each of your dogs has been in your care with the length of stay report. You could identify all animals that have not had an application filed for them yet using the no application report. You could filter to see which animals need to be spayed or neutered in a given time period over here, and many others. You'll also notice that we have a second area called custom reports on the right. So anytime you need a custom report, you can simply request one up here by clicking on the request a report button. And once you answer some questions about exactly what you need, Buzz will build it for you free of charge. Once it's built, it'll live here in the custom reports section, and you'll be able to access the most up-to-date data at any time. And this is just the dogs tab. We also have reports specific for adopters, for fosters, volunteers, and more. Heading over to the Adopters tab, for example, we can pull up the internal tags report and filter to find any adopter that's open to large breeds. All I need to do is start entering the keyword down here, large breed, and there's your list. We can see that Abe, Aretha, and John would be pretty good matches in that case. Similarly, if I moved over to the Fosters tab, I could search the internal tags report for any foster that does bottle feeding, just in case, say, I got a new litter of kittens or puppies. The same goes for volunteers. If I knew that I had a few photographers in my list, but I couldn't quite remember their names, all I have to do is start typing the word photographer, and before I even finish, you would see that Harper, Jack, and Mark would be good choices. No matter what you need, you or your team will be able to see things from a bird's eye view or zoom in on a single detail. Now, along with the reports, the dashboard is another great place for you to manage your organization, accessing data quickly. Briefly, you'll see that you can search through each of these major categories using a number of terms to locate what you want. So for example, you could search by the animal's name, their microchip number, you can search by internal tags, and you can actually do that without even going to the report section. So if you wanted to find all the dogs going on that upcoming transport, just writing half the word would bring up the 5 dogs sharing that internal tag. If you want to search through adopters, you can search using their first or last names, their email address, their internal tags, and more. And the same thing works for fosters and for volunteers. Just below that, you can also quickly get a sense of all the dogs you have in your care, broken down by category. You can examine all the ones that have left rescue under any circumstance, and you can filter these results by the current month, the year to date, or all time. Together, docs, tags, and reports turn the raw information you input into actionable insight, which gives you a clearer picture of your rescue's operations at every level and helps you make smarter decisions with less effort. To learn more, or if you have a question, feel free to send us a note anytime, book a demo with us, or we can always jump on a video call for a casual Q&A. Thanks for watching.